The goal for this video is to help you gravitate into doing TAKEALOT, because I'm sharing how much money I have made so far ever since I went back into TAKEALOT. I'm doing it part-time, not full-time. However, I'm sharing all the slips, all the payments that I've actually got ever since I started in this TAKEALOT journey. And hopefully this is going to help you gravitate towards TAKEALOT again. Hi, my name is Mhlengi Zulu. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So I want to break this video down into 3 major things, and hopefully this will actually allow you to take this business very seriously. I'm going to break it down into the cost of business, meaning the cost of how much it's going to cost you to actually run this TAKEALOT business. I'm going to take you through the pros of this TAKEALOT business and the cons of this TAKEALOT business, and also my amounts, or the amount of money that I've actually made. So that's the goal. That's what I'm going to be sharing with you guys. So stick around. Okay, my cost of business is 0 rands. What do I mean by that? When I go to my full-time job, this is not TAKEALOT, this is my full-time job. Mondays to Fridays, there's people that I am going to work with. So they are working within the vicinity of my workplace. So they asked me to actually take them to work. So they're actually paying me what they would have paid for a taxi. These people are basically pouring petrol for me. Therefore, I'm not spending anything on petrol. And if I can take their money from Monday to Friday and pour it on my car, that's basically a full tank of gas, and I can actually take them to work for the whole week without even stressing about fuel. That's the backstory. So I'm not spending any money on fuel when it comes to TAKEALOT. I'm saying TAKEALOT and my full-time job, because full tank of gas can run me for like a week and a half. Now that may be totally different to what you may be going through or what your situation might be. So if you are someone that has to be taking money from your own pockets, you have to take into consideration that you will have to pour your own fuel and you will have to do this business. Now, provided you're doing this business full time, that means you will have to invest in this business. Let me say, if you can have probably 2,000 rands, you can probably run this business for at least 2 weeks before you can actually start getting paid and making profit. So for me, it's 0 rands, but for you, you might need a bit of money, depending also on the car that you're using. There's multiple factors. I've actually gone through this on other videos. Feel free to go through them and check all the videos. You can actually see the cost of starting this business and running it. But for me, it's 0 rands, and for you, it might be roughly 2,000 rands. But after that, you will start seeing profits and you will start enjoying this business. Okay, the pros and cons of doing this TAKEALOT thing. The pros are there is no limit to the amount of money that you can actually make. The cons are sometimes there are certain weeks where you won't actually make a lot of money. Take into account that there are certain months where you won't be making a lot of money, and there are going to be certain weeks where you actually are going to be making lots and lots of money. So those are the pros and cons. I'm just giving you this one, but there's tons and tons of them. I just want to quickly rush into the money bit, because the reason for this video is I want to show you how much money I have made, and hopefully you guys can actually be inspired to do this thing. But let me tell you a quick disclaimer, guys. Every single time I went into TAKEALOT, I've actually worked Fridays half day from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. every single Friday where I've worked on a Friday. It's from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m., which is 4 hours, right? And then on Saturdays, I always make it a point that I go there very early, from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. So I'll be working for 12 hours. And then on Sundays, I'm usually off. I don't work on Sundays. So this is basically me saying I'm working a full day and a half day. So all these amounts are me working from half day Friday, which is 4 hours, and 12 hours on a Saturday. And all these amounts vary, because on certain amounts are very high, certain amounts are very low. depending on the month and depending on the workload and depending on how busy it is and depending on which week it was and multiple factors. You will see some of them I do have parcels there. You will see some of them I don't have parcels there. But that's basically the amount of money that I've actually made ever since I went back into TAKEALOT. Now you will see amounts like 1,000 rand, some of them 600, some of them 1,000, some of them 2,000. Those are basically me working 2 days. So these amounts, guys, some of them would say, nah, it's unrealistic. You can't be working, you know, a full day and just be making 600 rands or even making 700 rands and just. But let me say this to you. Tell me one side hustle that can actually give you 1,000 rands of working a single day. I'll wait. However, let me show you something else. There's a friend of mine who has been doing TAKEALOT. Sometimes he does it full-time, sometimes he does it part-time, but he actually is a student. He's actually doing his degree at the moment. I think it's a degree or a diploma, I'm not sure, but he's actually doing a chartered accountant degree, I think. So there's certain instances or there's certain weeks where he doesn't have classes for the whole week, so he actually goes to TAKEALOT for the whole week. And I'm going to show you his pay slips. This right here, he made 5,500, and the other one he made 5,600, and that's him basically working the whole week. So now I'm going to ask you again, 1 week you make 5,000 rands in a week. Remember my first video, I showed you guys that I made 5,000 rands in a fortnight, meaning 2 weeks, and I was working full time. This guy is doing this in 1 week and is making 5,000 rands. Give me a business that can actually give you that amount of money. I know Uber is making a lot. I know there's that, but I'm talking about this one in TAKEALOT. This guy is only doing food deliveries and he made 5,000 rands in 1 week. Obviously, after everything, he has to pour fuel and all that. I'm guessing he's gonna pour fuel for like 1,200 rands because he drives a Kia Picanto, so he doesn't have to spend a lot of money on fuel. And in that 1 week, he actually made 5,600 rands. So give me any other business that can actually do that. This guy has made a profit of over 3,000 to even 4,000 rands after all the things, or after all the expenses. So the point of me doing this video is for you guys to be inspired and for you guys to actually see that when I was doing this TAKEALOT thing, or when I'm doing this TAKEALOT thing, I'm actually not losing any money. Instead, I'm making more money with this TAKEALOT thing. So that's his story. He's making 5,000 because he sometimes goes there full time. Sometimes when he doesn't go full time, he actually makes 3,000, 4,000, you know, for just working from Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and sometimes Sunday. So guys, be inspired. Take note when I say TAKEALOT can actually make you more money. So I would like to encourage you guys to go into this TAKEALOT thing with an open mind, that you can actually go and make more money from this thing. I enjoyed making this video for you guys, and I hope you guys are loving everything. This is a call to action. If you guys like this content, if you guys want me to share a bit more, if you guys want to engage with me, please write down in the comment section what you guys want me to share with you guys. I don't know, maybe you want me to do something else, you know, outside of TAKEALOT, and it can be anything, any side hustle that you guys want me to look into. I can dive into it, check it for you. If it's actually more sustainable, it does have money, and it's more realistic to do, I can do that for you guys and review it, and then actually give you my honest opinions on what I think about the side hustle. But anyways, without any further ado, thank you very much guys for watching this video. If you liked it, do hit that thumbs up, and thank you very much for watching this video, and I'm gonna see you guys on the next one. Cheers.